Rock and roll is about freedom, it's about passion, it's about primal energy. No band embodied these elements like Motorhead. Formed in 1975, Motorhead didn't just play rock and roll. They grabbed it by the throat and dragged it kicking and screaming into the danger zone. Their sound was a furious blend of punk rock's raw aggression and heavy metal's thunderous power. They were loud, they were fast, they were uncompromising. Motorhead were the epitome of rock and roll rebellion. They inspired countless bands and left an indelible mark on music. The band's story begins with Lemmy Kilmister. Lemmy, a true rock and roll survivor, was kicked out of Hawkwind in 1975. Undeterred, he formed Motorhead, determined to play even louder and faster. The classic Motorhead lineup solidified with Fast Eddie Clarke on guitar and Phil "Filthy" Animal Taylor on drums. Their debut album, Motorhead, exploded onto the scene in 1977, a raw and uncompromising blast of energy. But it was 1979's Overkill that cemented their status as heavy metal icons. The title track, with its relentless double bass drumming and Lemmy's signature raspy vocals, became an instant anthem. Ace of Spades. Just saying the name sends shivers down my spine. Released in 1980, this album is a masterpiece of heavy metal. The title track, with its iconic opening riff and lyrics about living life on your own terms, became Motorhead's signature song. Ace of Spades wasn't just a song, it was a declaration of independence. It resonated with anyone who felt like an outsider, anyone who ever wanted to tell the world to get lost. Other anthems like Overkill, Bomber, and Iron Fist solidified Motorhead's place in rock and roll history. Lemmy Kilmister was Motorhead's heart and soul. His gravelly voice, his distinctive bass playing, and his take-no-prisoners attitude were as much a part of the band's sound as their music. Lemmy was a true original, a one-of-a-kind rock and roll force of nature. He lived and breathed rock and roll until his untimely passing in 2015. Motorhead's music was about more than just speed and volume. It was about honesty, integrity, and living life on your own terms. Lemmy wouldn't have it any other way. Their influence can be heard in countless bands, from Metallica to Foo Fighters. Their music continues to inspire generations of musicians. Motorhead didn't just play rock and roll. They lived it, they breathed it, and they left an undeniable mark on the world.